with your host, Miss Londa. Sip and Talk Podcast. Sip and Talk Podcast. Sip and Talk Podcast. Starting soon.
All right. Hello, everyone. I'm back again. I have a guest joining me this evening. Let's welcome to the platform Libra Carol Starr. All right. Now, Carol Starr is a psychic reader, empath, and astrologer, correct?
You got that right.
Okay. And so we're going to be discussing a little bit of that today. And she's going to be, discussing some other concerns that she has. So without further ado, let's get into it. How's your day going?
Well, it's been raining all day. Love it. We love it in Arizona. We get rain. We do the rain dance. We're so excited. Yeah. So everything is fine, doing my astrology stuff and, cooking a little bit, doing a little this and that has to be done in life,
Okay. All right. So I was wanting to know the difference in psychic, tarot, astrology, empath, and medium. Could you tell me what is the difference?
I can. Okay. First of all, a psychic has gifts from within. They don't use any paraphernalia. They just feel things. They know things. And there's all types of psychics. There's some that can just tell you names, dates, and places, and others just by their feeling can tell you what's going to happen. There's a wide range. Tarot cards, they read cards. They have specific cards, and it's the luck of the draw. And it's whether you believe in that or not, that is how it's done. And then astrologers, I use a chart. Okay, I get your birthday, the year, the time, and at the moment you were born, I construct a chart with all the planets and all the houses and all the complications. And to duplicate your chart would take 25,000 years. So you're very unique in astrology. And so I use that. And then I am an empath because I feel, I meet you, I have feelings about you, and that comes through with the chart. And also I have some psychic ability too.
Okay. Now, like the empath and the psychic, is this something that you're born with? Is this something that you have to learn, or?
You're born. You can learn to be an astrologer, and you can learn to do tarot cards, but you cannot learn how to be an empath or a psychic. That is from within you.
Okay. And so when did you first realize that you had these abilities?
Yesterday. No, I'm kidding you. I'm sorry. I used to have a comedy act, and it comes out every once in a while. I hope you don't mind.
No, I don't mind.
I try to see life through some humor, because we need a lot of humor and a lot of laughter.
We do.
Yeah. Well, I've always been empathic. Okay. I go into a room, I pick up people's moods, and I pay attention to what people say, and most people do not. And people will tell you everything about themselves if you are listening. And I feel and I listen. And a lot of my work, I'm on a psychic hotline. So the minute I hear a voice and someone tells me what's going to happen with this relationship or whatever, I have to pick up on them. I have to really feel them in order to answer. And I'm going to say that I'm going to call myself a psychic, but I don't do names, dates, and places. I'm not going to tell you if you're going to walk in front of a car tomorrow, if you're going to meet Mr. Wonderful. I don't do that. But I can tell you, if you tell me about a relationship or a career, I know what's going to happen. I just know. And I don't know where it comes from. Just from my feelings and who I am.
Okay.
When is your birthday, by the way? I haven't asked you yet.
You said what?
Your birthday.
You're asking me my birthday?
Yeah.
5/10/72.
5/10. Okay, so you're a Taurus. No, I'm sorry, you're a Libra. Fifth day. How do you go? Fifth day. I'm also a Libra. Yeah.
I'm not a Libra.
Yeah, we are the best people on the zodiac.
I'm a Taurus.
Okay, I thought so. You said 5. You did the month first. Sometimes Okay.
Yeah, I did. 5-10-72. I'm a
Okay.
Taurus.
You're a Taurus person. Okay, but we have a similarity. We're ruled by the planet Venus. So we love beautiful things. We like nice stuff around us. We're good friends. I think that friends are important to you. You take them very seriously. And sometimes you are sensitive, but you don't show it. You know, if I'm sensitive, it's all over my face. I'm all upset. But I think you're pretty good at, I don't want to say hiding your feelings, but dealing with them in a good way.
Yes.
So, and we'll talk more about you as the hour goes on. We'll talk more about you if you want to know. Yeah. So
Just
I want to get more.
if you
I'm going to
see
sit over this way.
if you find out anything, if you pick up anything personal, just tell me later.
I'll tell you later. Yeah. No, I won't.
I'm a very personal person.
No, I would not do anything personal on here. I know better. But I can tell you you're a good friend and a nice person. That's okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So I did have a question though. This is one thing that I never understood before we get into other things that you wanted to discuss. I never understood, and of course I'm sure you've had this question 1,000 times, but I never understood how come a psychic can't tell you if you're gonna win the lottery. I would like to know if I'm gonna be rich.
You know something? If I knew that, I would be a very rich person. And I don't think any psychic can do. That is just something different. And I do believe though in manifesting. Are you a believer of manifesting?
Can you you mean like mediation or
No.
spiritually?
I think that when you want something really badly in life, okay, you can manifest it, but it's not that simple and it's not complicated. And after I do a reading for someone, I always leave them with the manifestation that works for their life. For example, let's say I want to make $5,000 a month doing my astrology readings. Okay. So I write that down exactly how I want it to be. I look at it every day. I also do a lot of gratitude, thankful for what I have. And also when you have this very positive feeling in your life, you are given the tools to do the things to make it happen. Because these things don't just happen, oh my God, on their own. You really have to work for it. And when you're feeling negative and when you're down and when you're down on yourself, positive thoughts do not come through your brain. Okay, you get more negative and more negative. So I really believe, and there are no bad astrology readings. And one of the things that I have found so interesting in the last 5 years in astrology is the changing age of the interest in astrology. It used to be 40, 50 years old. Now it is the Generation X, so to speak, sort of 12 to 26. Well, not 12. They're not quite that young. But I'm on TikTok and I have people on there. They know as much about the basic astrology as I do. I mean, they don't know how to read a chart, but they know their sun, moon, rising planets. They'll tell me all this stuff. They've learned it. 10 years ago, they wouldn't have known how to spell astrology. They weren't interested. People are desperately looking for answers today. They're suffering. This generation has got so many problems and so much unhappiness in their lives. And they look to me as one way to help solve some of the problems and help them out. And I do that. I take a real positive air about when I read a chart and I look at people's strengths and what are they interested in? What's their problem? What do they want to know? And I put it together and it comes out so that they have a positive outlook. After the chart is done, they're feeling better.
Okay. Yeah, you're right about TikTok. Like I was on there one night and as I was strolling, it was so many people that are into, doing readings and everything. And I thought, wow, a lot of young people. So I was like, is this something that you have to go to school for? I mean, I was just kind of interested in knowing like what drew them to want to, be into readings now.
The problem that they do, there's one problem. They think that they can go online and learn everything they know about astrology. So they order a chart and the reading comes back and it's all fragmented. And they're going to find something that's going to disturb them and something that's going to elate them. And it really isn't a reading. I have to take everything together. I have to know how to take sun, moon, rising planets, houses, all that's encompassed, and develop a personality and a reading for a person. Nothing's cast in stone. astrology is a roadmap. You go straight, left turn, right turn, U-turn, or you can get off the road. You have free will. It's not like having your cards read where they're there. Astrology allows you the freedom to think and change your life as you want. It's only a guide.
Okay.
Yeah. And I know the young people, I can tell I've been on TikTok for a year and I have a really good following. And I've got to tell you, I'm going to brag. I'm considered an influencer on there because I ask companies will contact me to promote their products and to do things for them from time to time. And I just want to help them. Okay. I mean, yes. I mean, we all like a paycheck. We do have to pay our bills.
Exactly.
But I want to make people's lives better if I can. That's my first goal. And even when I get off a call, a psychic call, and I say, are you feeling okay? And you say, they will thank me for giving them guidance and helping them find a better path. And that means a lot to me. It's about our words, how we talk to them, how we share what we feel.
Can I ask which psychic phone are you on? Are you on California Psychics or it's another one? I can't think of the name right now.
You think of California Psychics?
That one or it's another one?
I'm on Everclear.
Everclear. Okay.
Yeah, that's the one I'm on. And I've been there for about 8 or 9 months. And I'm doing well. I'm doing very well. I have a good following. The problem is, and I have to be honest, I'm always honest on there, but I'm very careful with the honesty because if you tell someone their future looks dim, and I don't ever really believe that, you get a bad review and you get in trouble. So when people ask me direct questions like, is somebody coming back in their life? I say right now they're not available, but they probably will. And mostly times they do come back. I do feel. But that doesn't mean that they should have a relationship with them. That's their choice. And sometimes people don't make really good choices, as we know. And I try to help them make some better choices in life and look at things. And, I had a long call today and I got off the phone and I just felt really happy because she was really in a dilemma. And I helped her. I told her what she wasn't doing was bad and to work on told her what I felt she should do. And then I stay in touch with them. I will write them a little note every once in a while to see how they're doing. So I try to make it like a relationship, which it is. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Okay. Those of you that have comments, I'm going to get to your comments and let her respond to your comments. And but we're just going to talk a little bit first. And so then, Carol, I just wanted to clear up something. I think a lot of people have this thought is that it's like witchcraft. Can you kind of clear that up? Like,
yeah, it is not
candles and stuff like that. Can you kind of like tell the viewers, like, what does that mean?
Witchcraft is a whole separate thing. I don't understand it totally well, but I do know that they feel like literally, you see the witch with the brew and the broom and everything. They feel like they can control. I'm not 100% right on this. I do know that what I do has nothing to do with witchcraft. And I think it's a lot of it's giving hexes on. You hear about that, having these dolls and you put pins in them. That's part of witchcraft. It's a whole science, and there's white witches and black witches, and I just don't believe in that. I'm really a realist, and I kind of feel like life is we have control over things as much as we can, and there are things in life that we can't change, and we know that. And so I'm dealing with people that are hurting, and I just want to fix the hurt as much as I can. And it's not that I don't believe in witchcraft. I honestly know it doesn't apply to anything that I do. And I don't totally understand it. I just know that all I do is see a witch got a broom flying through the air, like with the cauldron, stirring the cauldron. And I think that they can make things, witches can often make things happen. I can't do that.
Okay.
I can't make you do anything that you don't want to do. And wives have been trying to make their husbands do things for years, like take the garbage out, pick up your things. Can you make them do it? No, you can't. They have to decide they're going to do it on their own. That's what all of this is about. I can tell you, I say, Yolanda, Miss Londa, I think you ought to, cut your hair. And you'll say, why? Because I think you ought to do it. And here you have beautiful hair. You do have very beautiful hair, by the way.
Thank you.
Yes, I love it. I do. And I think that I don't like anything where somebody can control what I do or think. And I think witchcraft is a lot of it. And if I'm wrong, somebody will pop up and let you know. And I'm certainly willing to listen because I don't have all the answers. I just know what I know about astrology and about being an empath, which I know I am, because even when I was a little girl, I remember I was like 10 years old and I was over at a friend's house. And I came home and told my mom, and I said, Mom, Alice's mother doesn't treat her right. She doesn't really listen to her. Now, a 10-year-old wouldn't know that or say that, and I think I've always been super sensitive. And it's something you can turn off. Sometimes you can fade it out. But for me, I listen to what people say. And the problem with it is it makes me too sensitive sometimes. And I got to be careful not to overreact.
Yeah.
Because I'm real good at that.
Okay. What is a medium? What is that?
What is what?
Medium.
Oh, a medium. Okay. There are mediums and they talk to the dead. And I have met with one. I have met with one.
Okay.
By chance. Yeah. And they actually can converse, and someone conversed to my mother. I saw it before my eyes. I believe in it. I truly believe that there are mediums that they can actually converse with people who have passed.
Okay.
Okay, because this woman knew more about my mother than I told her nothing. She knew stuff about her that nobody would have known. So I believed her.
Okay.
Yeah,
Got it.
All right.
All right. And so then on your survey that I sent you, you said that you would like to discuss what is to gain from having a reading.
Yes. Okay. There's a lot. I feel that there's a lot to be said. And that's how I got into astrology, is that someone told me she was going to get her chart read. I said, what is that? And so I went and had my chart read and I was sold. I just felt that woman knew me. She understood me. And I thought, what a wonderful way of dealing with people. And so I started, and then I decided I wanted to become well known. So I hired my best friend as my PR director, calling all the radio stations, and got me on radio. And I got my own TV show. I had my own radio show. I had a syndicated column, and I became very well known in the city of Phoenix quite a few years ago. So I've done a lot with astrology, but mostly I'm happy doing readings because I feel that I'm not a psychologist, okay, that you have to go to 20 times, but you go once. And as long as I feel like if I stay in touch with people and see how they're doing, it gives them a backup. And people have written me to have a chart done. And I do actually charts from all over the world. I work for a site where I get them for like South Korea, Africa, wherever I have people. And the problems are all the same.
And so what does the chart describe?
I start with okay, let me just explain this. There's a sun, moon, rising sign. Your sun sign, which is Taurus, is your basic personality, your inner drives. Simplified. Your moon sign is your emotional personality, how you respond emotionally, who you're attracted to. And then we have your rising sign, and this is the way that people see you in life, the way you look, your demeanor, and everything about you. Then the planets, they have different placements, like Mercury is how you think, and Venus is your love nature, and so on and so forth. But then there's the 12 houses of the zodiac, and that's what we go through. The first house is you. The second house is your money, possessions, your communications, your home life, so on. Every single area of your life is covered. Some of the houses have tons of planets in it. Some have none. But it's interpreting all this that tells me about you. And I also do trends for the year. I do not predict names, dates, and places. I can sometimes. But I tell you, I'll say, is this a good time for me to meet somebody? And I say, why don't you wait until October? The aspects are better there for meeting somebody. Or is this a good time to start a business? I'll tell them when I feel it's a good time to start a business. And so they leave there with a lot of ideas and a lot of hope. I give people a lot of hope.
Okay.
They're feeling stuck. That's the best thing. They're stuck. They think that their lives are stuck.
Now, hope is sometimes not always for sure, correct?
Well, in a way it is. Okay, let's just say you have let me say you want to become an artist. Okay. You have some talent, but you've never taken lessons. So we talk about what you can do. Why don't you take some time in your life and your free time? Let's get you started. Take a class online, get your paints out, start doing it, see what happens and where it takes you. Are you going to become a famous artist? Maybe, maybe not. But this is hope is always good because it's going to lead you to another path. And I tell them if that path doesn't work, it's not cast in stone. You can move on to something else. You're never too old to try something new and to do something new. And I think people have to know that it doesn't matter what your age is. It's about how you're feeling and what you want. I know a lot of people that are so much younger than I am, and they're really so much older.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm still childlike. Yeah. I still like to have fun and to be silly and to enjoy life. That's my goal and everything. So,
oh, I'm sorry.
no, go ahead.
Okay, so then you mentioned also being a TV host and a radio host. Are you still into that, or?
No, I haven't done that. I think, first of all, as you know, it's like, here's an example. I wrote a best-selling book in the 90s. Okay. Nobody was writing books. I had a new topic and I did very well. Today, everybody's writing a book. It's online. It's hard to be unique today. It's hard to be different. And so if you're, let's say, an artist, like you're familiar with the store Etsy.
Yeah.
7 million vendors on there, 7 million. And that's what you compete with when you set up a store. And so we have so much competition. You know how many podcasts? You have to be unique. You have to be different. You have to have a creative something. We have to always shine so much more today.
Yeah.
It's not that there's more artists or more people. It's just we have the internet to display who we are and what we are. Didn't have that 20 years ago.
Yeah.
So life was different.
Yeah. Definitely is. So are you up to answering any questions? I have some comments.
Yes, of course.
Okay. Let's see, where do I start first? Okay, Miss Sneed was responding to when you say you sit back and watch people. I don't know if you see that yet. Sometimes we're on more than one screen, and sometimes it's a little slow coming to each screen. So
Okay. Are we waiting for some more to come? Am I supposed to say something here?
no, not to them. Okay. And then so Jill Shaw says,
do I feel spirit?
Yeah.
I do. I feel I don't specifically have, I have to tell you, I was trying to get a spirit guide. I think, let's see. Wait a minute. I'll get to the second one. I was trying to find my spirit guide. And you're going to laugh. Okay. And I saw this dark, good looking guy, and he was my spirit guide. And all of a sudden he turned into my ex-husband, and I couldn't get the face gone. So I had to let it go. I mean, I'm serious. All I kept seeing was my ex-husband. And I didn't want him to be my spirit guide. But I do see spirits. I don't see them visibly. I feel them. I know when I am being protected and when someone's taking care of me. And I believe that we have our angels and spirits around us. We have to feel them and know them and believe in them. And life is about believing. Okay. So there was a second question up there.
No, that was a statement. He was just referring to something. I'll read it.
Okay.
He just was saying that he agrees that the newer generation is dealing with a lot, especially having access to information more rapidly.
Okay.
And then let me see. Monique wants to know. She said her brother was brutally murdered. Do you know anything?
I don't know anything specific about it. I would have to talk to Monique, and I would have to get a feeling for the brother. Was he murdered because he did something wrong, or was he murdered because it was a bizarre thing? And sometimes when I feel something like this, I feel that this man had a lot of problems and he had a lot of issues, and that I don't. My first feeling is wasn't random. Something came up that he did something. That's just my thought.
Okay.
And that's my first thought. And I would really, if I saw her and talked to her, I would have a better answer for her. But so I kind of just judge on my first thought.
Okay.
So and I know how painful that is, but tell her that he's still with her and she can still communicate to him.
Okay. So Jill, if you're still here and you heard that. All right, and then Michael says, what should I do first? Should I hope or should I make decision that I am wrong? What he wants to, if he wants to be something, is basically what he's saying.
Okay, what I would do is take a piece of paper and write down exactly your dream situation. Write it down just the way you want it to be. And look at that every day. And when you see that every day, it's going to become part of who you are. And then you'll start getting answers from it. Say, I'm finding my perfect place here. I know that if whether it's a job or whatever it is, write it down and believe in it. And I promise you, if you do that every day and you believe it in your heart and you say it to yourself and you draw this picture of it, so to speak, you'll start getting answers how to make it happen. Don't just try to force your mind to do it. It will happen by writing it down and believing that there is something good for you to do. I can't tell you what your best spirit should be to get your goal. I think that when you lay down or when you're thinking about spirits, you'll see some faces. They come up. And whatever one feels that you resonate with, that is your guide. And you'll just know that it's there. And when you close your eyes, you're going to get a face. Trust me, you'll get some face. It could be someone you know, and you just let it just flow in and trust that and let that be your spirit guide. There's spirit guides for a lot of different things. And I think that you'll find some answers. And again, it is, and you can write down even too, I have my perfect spirit guide. And if you believe that enough and you say it to yourself, it'll manifest. You'll have your guide there to help you.
Okay. All right. All right. I guess that's it for the questions for now. All right. And so you're on TikTok. So do you charge? Is there a fee if people wanted to reach out to you on TikTok?
Yes, my name on there, and they can just go to TikTok and find it, is Astrostar, and that's ASTROSTARR with the number 4 after. Astrostar 4. They will find you.
I actually have it in the description, but I just was wondering, like, is there a fee?
If there's I'm sorry, I didn't.
A fee? Like, do you charge?
Oh, no. I do a video every day. I answer people's questions. I do a live video. I tried Miss Saturday because I injured my back and I was in pain, but usually Saturday morning I do a live video for an hour and I answer everybody's questions on there. Oh. And it's free, and that's where they can reach me the best is if they message me at Astrostar4 and I'll let them know they'll get notification. If they follow me, they get notification of when I go live. And sometimes I answer like it's an hour. I think I answered like 500 questions or something. I really move, I get a good turnout. At least get 4,000 or 5,000 people that will come on.
Wow.
And I
answer all those questions.
Well, I can't answer all of them. I tell them I do the short ones. The long ones, okay. I say, message me, or I'll catch you on one of my videos. And okay. Yeah, so no, if they're, I try to accommodate people on there, and I do videos, and I try to comment on as many. I get a lot of comments. I mean, I get a lot, and I answer as many as I possibly can. But if you get 500 in a day, it's pretty hard because I can't spend. But I pick out the ones that ask me questions. Sometimes they just say, I'm a Gemini with a Scorpio moon. Well, I have no answer for that. But if they say, I want to know how how I'm going to do in how's my relationship? I'm a Scorpio married to a Gemini. How are we? And I answer them. I do really give away as much as I possibly can.
Okay.
Mhm.
I have another question.
That's a really, really interesting question. And I think about that one all the time. Michael, is it? Is that I think that we create our good luck. And I know I get people that say they have bad luck. We all have bad luck in life. We all have challenges. You're not going to get through life without, deaths of close people, of losing jobs, being without money. I mean, these are all natural things that happen. But there is always a light at the end of the tunnel. And if you've got to believe that, is that, things get good, they get bad. Sometimes you wake up, have a bad day. I think, oh my God, this was a horrible day. Nothing worked right. And I just let it go. The next day is totally different. So I don't want the word luck. And some people have it easier. And I'm telling you why I think they do, is they believe that this is the way life should be. If you believe life should be good, it's going to be good for you. I'm not telling you you're not going to have problems and issues, but you will figure out how to get a better handle on life. Okay. But there is lucky things. You can win a lottery, like we talked about. Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, so I thought I'd bring that up. Yeah, that one. But you can have luck. You can get into a class that you wanted to. You can do so many things and here's the biggest secret to good luck. I want to tell you, this is really important. I want you to keep a journal. And I want you to write down every good thing that happens to you every day. And you will be surprised, like having lunch with a friend or getting a phone call from a friend. Write down every happy moment in the day, and you will have a very nice list. And that is what I call luck. That's my interpretation of it. I hope
Okay.
that's okay. Okay. There's no magic. There is a magic blend out there. Okay. Wait, so can you feel that? Wait, feel people that's on your platform without them asking you anything? And do you say, I do? When I do a reading, not with astrology. This is when I'm on a psychic reading. The first thing I do, I ask their birthday. And the reason I do, I want to know what their personality is like. And I say, what is it that you want to know today? Okay, I can't just say, oh, your life is wonderful. They'll say, I have a relationship that's not working out. And we talk about that. And I'll say, I think that you need to break whatever I say, or I want to get a job. And I ask them questions. If you tried hard to get the job, what are you doing? And I can say, but I feel that the next job you go for this month, you're going to get, I feel really good vibes. And I get it from their voice. It's the way they sound to me on the phone. I wish I could tell you exactly how that works because I can't. It's just, I can hear the voice and I know that the person's going to be okay and life is going to be okay. And
And so,
I do have to ask a few things. I'm not totally like, oh, like Miss Londa here. Okay, tomorrow you're going to win $1 million. I promise you. And then I
see, and
got
that's where I get confused
yeah, then I have
because
to
to
block my
me,
phone. I have to block my phone and board up my house to be sure you don't find me. Yeah.
and so yeah, that's where I get confused because to me, when I hear psychic, I think somebody who just sees like into things that other people can't see. So it's like, um, I never understood like why can a person just tell me without me having to give any information? That's
Yeah. But
so
I
I
can look
didn't
at you.
understand how that works.
Yeah. There are probably some psychics and I've gone to some and I've had some good readings. And I just think that sometimes these are people I'm face to face with though. And if I'm face to face with you and you want to know how your life is going to be tomorrow, I need to know a little bit. I do need to know a little bit. That's me. I'm not one of those psychics. I'm not named days and places, but I just know what's going to happen to you. I have that ability.
Okay. Oh, she says she's talking about people that are in the comments now,
In the
like the viewers who are watching now.
I
Can
have
you
to.
tell them anything without them asking? Like like if there was somebody in the comments who they
Yeah.
have a question on their mind, but they haven't said it out loud.
I have to look at them. And I could say if something, I will say something is really bothering you today. Does it have to do with a relationship? I will feel that. Okay.
Thank you, Raymond.
Yes, doesn't her hair look beautiful? I love it.
Thank you.
Yeah. I'm not like I do get psychic flashes, so I will tell you. I will I remember I ran one time to the horse races. I got to play the horse number 5 and the 5th race and the 5th that I went there and it won, the horse that won. And I've told somebody she was going to have a baby that weighed 5 pounds and 4 ounces, and it did. I have. You want one? Oh, you want one? Do they want your hair?
I think she wants a reading.
Oh, you want one? Okay, yeah. You can get a reading if it's okay. Is it? I work for a company called Thrills, and if you go to my TikTok, you'll see the link there. And I do a video reading. I do them for 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. So you can pick out whatever you want.
I think
And
she wants one. I think she
now,
was saying, yeah.
well, I what kind of a reading? What I have to know what she wants. I'm sorry, I thought maybe she wanted astrology reading. Can you tell me? I remember I can't see her and I can't talk to her. I can't
I
look.
can. So I'll send her the link, and then after this, I'll send her the link. We'll just do one per, if that's okay with you.
Yeah,
If that's okay with you.
yeah. I want to see. Yeah, I need to have a little more information.
Okay. I'm sending the link. Give me a second.
Okay.
Okay. I sent her the link. Did you did you tell me my full astrology?
I just told you your sun sign. I would have to know your. I'd have to run a chart on you to tell
Okay.
you your moon sign, your rising sign, and all that. Yeah, but I just know that you're a Taurus, and I know that you do well at your job here. You're very good, and you have a melodic feeling about you. Okay, I don't know if you sing or if it's music. I do feel that there's music around you, and you like
I
music.
did write a rap like some months ago, but I haven't put a beat to it and I haven't learned how to rap. So
Yeah, but you like music. You like the beat. You like the rhythm. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so this is okay. This now, what can I do for you?
Well, I just, I'm going through some things right now. I'm fighting a case, and I want to know, do I continue pushing it, or, is
Is
there?
this
I'm
a
just trying to
lawsuit?
figure.
Is this a lawsuit against you or for you, or is there what is it?
It's a lawsuit against a state.
Okay, are you not a lawyer? Are you?
No,
No. Okay, can you tell me your birthday?
it's 5/18/1974, May 18th, 1974.
Another Taurus. This is Taurus Day, guys. Okay, okay. So let me ask you something. I think okay. This is my first feeling. Stay diligent with it. Don't give up. Stay on top of everything, but don't be too forceful with it and allow things to happen and plan in your mind that it's going to work out the way you want it to. Okay. I'm talking about manifesting. This is a perfect example. What you do is that write down and say everything is going well with the lawsuit. Everything's going is perfect now. It is working out. And think and say that to yourself a lot during the day and believe it. I believe that when it comes into your heart, you will believe it. And I think that it's going to work out okay. I got a good feeling when I saw you. And I'm just trying to think, when are you supposed to have an answer soon or is it a little bit later?
Well, no, it's a big cover up, so they're covering up some things. So I'm doing it by myself with some friends. I have a couple friends that are helping me push it. So.
Yeah.
But I'm just, it's frustrating. Like, do I give up? Do I keep pushing?
Don't give up. Don't push too hard, but be diligent with it. And I see something happening in September. Okay, or maybe even the beginning of October, somewhere around that, you're going to get some kind of an answer. And I can never promise anybody anything, but I get a feeling, and looking at you and looking at your demeanor, the way you're talking and who you are, I feel that. And I just want you to manifest something in your mind and say to yourself every day, I am succeeding in this, and make it part of who you are. And it will become, and you know what happens then? You get brilliant ideas how to do things. I know that whenever I manifest something, some miracle thing comes into my mind, I think, oh my God, where did that come from? And it's because I've had a positive feeling. So keep working on that and stick with your friends. Keep them they're all helping you, and they all want to help you. And they're doing whatever they can for you. So I have a good feeling for you. And I think it's going to work out. Okay.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Miss Londa.
You're welcome. Thank you for that, Carol. Appreciate that. All right. So I would like to thank you for joining. If you have, I don't know if you have anything else you would like to say before we go.
Well, not right now, but you know what? Maybe I'll come back someday and have more to tell you.
Okay.
Yeah.
That would be great.
All right. There's always lots more. This is a big field, and that would be a real treat to be with your beautiful hair and you.
And, thank you. I might have something different. I don't know.
And anyway, thank you for having me on here. It's an honor.
No problem.
And do you have my links in case anybody wants to get in touch with me? Should I send?
They're in the description. So we're on YouTube and Facebook, and it's in the description. I put them in the description. I copied it from your TikTok.
Okay. You have all the, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
You got everything you need.
So if anybody wants to contact Carol, it's in the description on YouTube and Facebook.
Thank
you guys,
so
thank you for tuning in, and thank you for your questions, and thank you, Carol. Loved having you. Hope to see you soon again, and you have a good night.
And thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
All right. Bye for now.
Bye.